Alright, everybody. We're back. We're making another WWE video on Money in the Bank.
Yep, Money in the Bank.
We're kind of excited for this pay-per-view because it's always one of the better ones of the year. Especially, like, the summer, they always have a bunch of good ones, and I think this one holds up with SummerSlam sometimes.
Yeah, so the announced matches for Money in the Bank 2017 are Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton for the championship. The actual Money in the Bank ladder match is Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Nakamura. The Usos versus the New Day for the tag team titles. You have a first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match with Becky Lynch, Charlotte, Natalya, Tamina, Carmella. And you have Naomi versus Lana for the WWE SmackDown Live Women's Championship.
It's kind of cool that they're having the first ever Money in the Bank women's match and Lana's first match.
Yeah,
we've seen her wrestle at a house show before.
Lana's debut TV matches for the title.
That's great. Is it for the title?
Yes, it's for the title.
That's crazy. I don't see her winning it.
Debut match for the title.
Actually, I could see her winning it and then somebody cashing in the same night. That'd be kind of lame, though.
Yeah, that'd kind of devalue the title. It's already been passed.
Plus, it would kind of like really make the whole Money in the Bank for the women kind of like you want to be able to see them carry around the briefcase for a few months at least.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see somebody come out every week on SmackDown with the Money in the Bank. Since we're on the women's ladder match, who do you see winning this thing?
Let's see. There's a lot of. I remember when they were announcing it, I was like, I could really see a lot of them win. I don't see Natalya winning. I don't really see Becky Lynch. Well, I can see Becky Lynch winning, but it's like I don't think her and Charlotte really need it. I think Tamina could really win actually. If they're ever gonna pull a trigger on her as a actual contender for the title, what better way to do it?
The problem is with this match, I don't know if it's going to be something that's going to reoccur every year. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if they're doing this one-time thing.
I think if it goes well, or if it even goes okay, they'll do it again.
I could see Carmella winning it.
Yeah, I think it'll be either her or Tamina. I was thinking about her. I don't think it'll be anybody established.
I think it'll be Carmella,
you know
because she's been on SmackDown the longest out of all these women, her and Becky Lynch and Natalya. Natalya just doesn't need it. Becky Lynch has already been a title holder. And so she could just challenge for the title whenever she wants. Charlotte, she's Charlotte Flair. She can just walk out and be like, I want a title shot tonight, and they'll give it to her. Carmella needs it.
Carmella and Tamina, I think. They're the two that haven't really been, established yet. All the rest of them have, pretty much all of them have held the title. Charlotte and Natalya.
Natalya hadn't held it.
Well, she's held the old ones.
Becky Lynch has held it.
Natalya's the old school, early 2000s. She's held the titles before. She's credible. Tamina and Carmella, probably one of those two. I'm taking Tamina, he's taking Carmella.
I actually read somebody come up with an idea on a page I'm on. I didn't like it, but it's an idea. Depends on what this idea depends on their future plans with the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. They said since the James Ellsworth character's getting stale, have him climb the ladder and get it. And it's kind of like Carmella's the only one that gives him attention now, and he could kind of pass himself around as I have the women's Money in the Bank.
That's stupid. They better not do that.
Who's gonna freaking?
That would be so. That's something that Raw would do, in 2011, whenever they get the Invisible Raw GM or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's.
I mean, it's one of those completely lame storylines, but I mean.
Please don't do that.
I'm worried they'll do something like
that's
that.
Stupid.
You know
yeah, don't do that.
But I think my pick is Carmella for that. I think she needs it the most. I think
Naomi or like you said, Natalya won't win. I don't think any of them win. I think it's either Tamina or Carmella. Let's see, which other matches can we talk about?
The New Day will win the titles. That's not even
the New Day versus the Usos.
The Usos are so stale. They're
yeah, they are kind of stale.
They're stale.
The New Day was stale for a while, but they're kind of getting back to it now. Let's get into the other Money in the Bank. We kind of need. That's kind of the core of the pay-per-view, really.
You got Kevin Owens, AJ Styles, Baron Corbin, Sami Zayn, and Dolph Ziggler, and Shinsuke Nakamura.
Kevin Owens, I don't think he wins. I think
Nakamura.
Yeah, I think. At first I was I think he'll win it, but if it's not him, I could see Sami Zayn maybe, or AJ Styles maybe. He doesn't even need it though, so it's kind of why would they do that?
I don't want it to be Baron Corbin. I don't think he's the right character to be holding a title.
I don't think he's a Money in the Bank holder. I think he's more of he's kind of like the most like physically dominant like guy on SmackDown. Like like Money in the Bank is for like a good way for a guy like a beatable guy to beat somebody else. Like you know what I'm saying? I just to be more of like a sneaky character than like a.
Shinsuke's push, it.
Yeah, he's on top of the world.
His push is just so good right now that I don't see how they don't put the Money in the Bank in his hands because it'll just give so much excitement every week. Oh, Shinsuke could come out and cash in this week. I mean, you never know.
I think it'll either be him or Styles. I could see Styles. If they're kind of like, all right, let's get him back to the main event. They could be like, all right, well, we could always put the briefcase on him.
Kevin Owens won't get it. I mean, he's the
you never won it as a title holder usually.
He's not gonna get it.
Baron Corbin, no. Sami Zayn, like out of all the other guys, I think he's the most likely, but I don't think he'll do it either. Dolph Ziggler, no. It'll either be Shinsuke or Styles, I think.
One of those two, maybe. Maybe.
I think Shinsuke would be the most like exciting one.
Oh yeah, he's definitely the most exciting.
I think he'd be the best pick if I were booking him because Styles is kind of established already. He's already been the title holder.
I know you're having a hard time looking away from these awesome mugs we have that we've been sipping out of.
And these shirts that I'm wearing, or this shirt.
They are amazing.
Message us on Twitter if you want it. We got our Twitter linked on the description, like always.
We got our Twitter link down there.
We've had a couple people message us. Don't feel like you're the only one. Go ahead and do it.
We know you want one of these mugs. Please buy one from us.
We knew that was distracting you from.
We know it's hard to listen to our brilliant WWE discussions.
Our brilliant analysis.
This beautiful mug and this beautiful PM review shirt is lighting up the whole frame, so it's okay. We understand. Just eyes up here. Eyes up here.
Let's see. What else can we talk
about? We
got
Jinder Mahal versus Randy Orton, who, by the way, Jinder Mahal come in and shocked the entire world when he.
We might do a video on that actually.
Jinder Mahal
video. Let's do that.
Absolutely.
People want to hear about it.
The world when he won the title.
I said it was equivalent to R-Truth getting a title reign. That's what I thought. I was like, title picture's getting stale. They want to shake it up, and
boy did they shake it up.
I was like, even if he doesn't win, he can say I've faced Randy Orton for the title, and that'll make him credible. Just facing for the title. R-Truth was credible for a while after that.
Did they shake it up?
It was like The Undertaker when he lost. Whenever the ref hit 3, and everyone was like, that didn't happen. People were like, no, that's not what happened.
Jinder Mahal is having a great title run, by the way, guys. It's really good. He comes out every week and cuts an amazing promo. He's not
the best title reign in a while.
Nobody can say that Jinder Mahal's not good on the mic. Nobody can say Jinder Mahal's not good in the ring.
Tell me he doesn't have a good look.
Nobody can say Jinder Mahal doesn't have a good look. Whether you agree with how he got there or not, he has an amazing look. He's having a good run, guys. I mean, I really don't see Randy Orton pulling the title off of him.
I could see it, but I don't think they will because it'll be. He already lost the title. Just let him lose again. He can. He's not going to lose clean.
I think Jinder Mahal's carrying us all the way to SummerSlam with that title. That's honestly what I think. I think he's taking us all the way to SummerSlam, and
I think he should face like AJ Styles or like.
That might be where somebody cashes in. Maybe it's too soon to know.
I think him and Styles should have a big time main event feud, SummerSlam. Mega match
for the title.
The title at SummerSlam.
That'd be good. That'd be good.
I think that would top anything Raw has to put on, unless it's like Lesnar versus like somebody like crazy.
Unless Lesnar comes out, then that's going to top anything Raw has to do. Which were all Extreme Rules, by the way, was a really good pay-per-view. It was an awesome pay-per-view.
It wasn't like, we have to make a video about that good, but it was pretty good.
It was a good pay-per-view.
Now, it was really just like the last match. Like that was probably, we were saying that, like, that might have been the best main event on a pay-per-view in a long time.
Long time. Those guys got in there and tore the house down in that main event.
Samoa Joe, I think, we were kind of like wanting to see, what do you want to see, Finn Balor versus Brock?
I want to see Roman.
I wanted to see either Roman or Rollins. I thought that was the way to go. I'm okay with Samoa Joe. Like, I like how WWE's title picture like 5 years ago was like, okay, it's either going to be Orton or it's going to be Cena champion, and they're going to feud with a variety of people. Now it's like the champions are mixed up, the contenders are mixed up. Everyone's, it's not the same cycle of like 5 guys. Like one guy's a champion. It was like Cena's champion. Who's he going to feud with? Now it's like who's going to be champion and who's going to feud with them. Both of the,
Yeah, they're doing an amazing job.
It's pretty interesting. Like, Samoa Joe and Jinder Mahal are the champions right now.
The WWE is in a really good place right now. I know we say that a lot, but like the place just keeps getting better and better. Like
it got still there for like, I think like 2014. It was kind of like, and then they kind of picked it up with the Shield, and then it was like pretty good, and then they broke up, and it was really cool for a while, but then it was kind of like, we weren't ready for the Shield to break up, and it was kind of like they were kind of getting everything together. They brought in some other guys from NXT, and I think WWE can bring in anybody they want now because NXT is so people want to go there.
Yeah, it's they have a really good NXT group down there. Like Bobby Roode, he could drop the title and come up anytime. You know, Asuka could come up at any time.
She was at the house show we watched with the other divas.
That was
they had like
week,
a 3-way.
That was the week before Mania too. That was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, and Lana was wrestling the last time the first
that
time
was
we
a
went.
year ago.
It's kind of. I wish we wouldn't have even seen it because like we've already seen Lana wrestle, but yeah, she's not bad. Like
yeah, she done a very good job. But I think AJ Styles or Shinsuke is going to take this Money in the Bank, and I think we're going to have a Jinder Mahal title retain. I don't think Randy Orton. It's not. They're gonna. If they're willing to give it to Jinder Mahal, they're not going to take it away from him in a month.
Yeah, especially Randy Orton, like in his hometown. Like if he could beat Randy Orton in his hometown, he can just use that as.
It's too much. Like it's too much fuel. Like
it's too. And what is Randy Orton gonna get? I mean, his last title run. Randy Orton's one of my favorite wrestlers ever. It's boring.
He's got what now? 12 or 13.
Yeah, it's like we've seen it. It's boring. Nobody wants to see Randy Orton as title holder again. Like I mean, it's like I think I'd rather see Cena hold it again. It's kind of boring. Like,
I would.
He didn't do anything significant in that title run. I didn't really like it. I thought it was boring.
No,
I thought it was like too soon too because Bray Wyatt had just won it and they just took it off of Bray Wyatt. It was like they gave it. It wasn't like Randy Orton won it. It was like, oh, we don't really want Bray Wyatt as champ anymore.
Yeah.
Just give it to Orton. That's what we always do. So it was kind of like I don't know.
They've been kind of tossing that title around. Like John Cena only had it for a month. Bray Wyatt had it for a little over a month. Like no, he had it for exactly.
Really, the last like actually decent title reign on SmackDown was AJ Styles. And that was like a pretty long time ago.
Yeah.
Because Cena won it. Or Bray Wyatt, I think Cena won it, and then...
Cena won it, then Bray Wyatt won it.
Then Orton won it, and only held it for like 3 or 4 months, and that was the longest out of all of them. And it was the driest and boringest out of all of them, I thought. I thought that was a really dry...
He held it for 2.
2 months, yeah. It seemed like long. It was just kind of stale. Like
Cena had it for 1 month, Bray Wyatt had it for 1 month, and Randy Orton had it for 2. And it's not like you can't keep tossing it around. It's the WWE Championship.
Yeah, it's not the universal like let's just make a title up for Raw to have like because we don't feel like bringing back the World Heavyweight Championship again.
Yeah,
this is the marquee title of the company.
You can't toss this thing around like that every like. Not especially going into SummerSlam. You can't.
Yeah, like you want to be able to say.
We're on the road to SummerSlam.
You want to be able to say SummerSlam like whenever you're doing your little promo like. Can Jinder Mahal's title reign go on?
He's been the reigning title holder for a long time.
Like yeah, they can say he's the longest champ of 2017 or the last however many months.
Being a heel, that's so much credibility.
And plus, Jinder Mahal is he's doing. It's good business to have Jinder Mahal as champ. It makes sense. Like
it does. It's good business sense. I mean, whether you agree with it or not, it's good business sense. But I think that's a good key. What's the word I'm looking for? Recap.
Or like a good preview.
Pre-cap.
And it's kind of like a pretty short pay-per-view. I mean, they got the Jinder Mahal match. It's because they have so many people in one match.
Well, the 2 ladder matches can go like 45 minutes to an hour apiece.
They'll probably go about 30 minutes, like I would guess.
Those guys can go...
they can go all night if they want.
That group of guys...
They usually have about 30 minutes, though, like I would say if I had to guess. Yeah, New Day still winning the title. Look at this. They're on the Wikipedia page... Which is the actual official picture, June 18th. That has.
They're the cover.
They're still gonna win the titles. It's not even funny.
You see that? You see New Day? Look at New Day. They're winning the titles. No doubt about it.
Yeah, message us on Twitter or add us on Twitter or whatever you want to do, or comment and tell us what you think because you might disagree with us and we want to hear about it.
We want to hear if you disagree. We want to hear if you want a mug. We want to hear if you want a shirt. We want to hear everything. So. That's Money in the Bank 2017. We're going to call it the pre-cap, not the recap.
It's the pre-cap.
It's the pre-cap.
Money in the Bank 2017 recap.
Pre-cap.
Pre-cap, I mean.
With a P. Pre-cap. So thanks for watching our pre-cap. Thanks for watching our pre-cap. Check out all our other WWE stuff. We have unboxings of title belts and gloves. We're getting a new set of gloves for a very special Twitter follower who asked us to do a favor for him. So guess what? It's happening.
We are ordering them.
We're ordering them. We're going to order them today. Right now. Today. Go ahead and start going there. So
yeah, say goodbye to Kurt, everybody. We're going to go order it.
Click on Kurt for our next video. Be sure to watch that video. Right here, subscribe. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.